Post nerfer buff, Death Rattle Priest, beat the barely nerfed Paladin that'll still probably be the best class in the game. Let's see. I think that it should. We have really good removal. We have Silence built in with the Shard of Naru. I don't know if I want to keep Korak or not. Part of me does, part of me doesn't. I think I'm just going to keep Spirit Guide for some draw. I don't think Korak is necessarily how I win. I think I win by drawing, removing, getting a ton of armor, and trying to get as much value off of a Amulet of the Undying or whatever as possible. Speaking of which, we can just trade that away, no problem. Upgrade it, get a new card. I got Korak anyway. We'll probably play him turn 4, and we'll just pass. How's everybody doing on this fine evening, actually? Because I just changed my stream time to, I was going to say 10 p.m. PST, but clearly it's 11. I will be back on track with actual 10 p.m. PST starting tomorrow. By the time this video goes live, this will already have happened, but it will go take into effect tomorrow for 10 p.m. It's just my girlfriend is leaving. She is going to go home to see family for the holidays, and so I was hanging out with her for a while. And then I need to drive her to the airport tomorrow, but that'll be like early evening, and we'll be back on track starting the next day. I don't know if I want to necessarily silence this right now. I feel like this isn't that big of a deal. I can just play palm reading, get both insights actually very ready. Call the Grave. Is that good? Or do I want Holy Nova to just wipe the board when I play Shard into Holy Nova? Holy Nova seems best to me, personally. Then we can play 2 insights to start drawing some cards and get the ball rolling a little bit. Is Fell Demon Hunter still good in your opinion? Wait, was anything in Fell Demon Hunter specifically nerfed? I don't think anything in Fell Demon Hunter was specifically nerfed. Fell Demon Hunter didn't really use any of the cards, like it didn't use Morg Artifice or anything, so I don't think it actually got hit very much. I kind of want to wipe this board and not let him get a prime. But also, part of me doesn't really care. Part of me is like, okay, we'll let him have the prime, we'll kill everything off later on. I want to save the silence for a more important situation. I could just go like, condemn, coin, Holy Nova, wipe the board anyway, and that's fine. Which is actually what I'm going to end up doing. The next turn it'll probably be a 5-5. I don't really want to overcommit my removal right now. And it may look like I just overcommitted some removal, but I need to keep the silence to get rid of some of the buffs. Like, he's going to have multiple buff minions. If he plays an Alliance Bannerman, they're just going to get even bigger. Luckily, he played the smallest thing he had, or the thing that didn't get pumped, so that's pretty cool. And we'll play this and just draw some cards when it dies. It doesn't necessarily have to die here. Even if he comes up with something to kill it, it'll die and draw me some cards, and it should end up being all right. Hello! Do you think Ticketus Warlock, the one you made in the video, is still worth crafting? I do not know, actually. I think that it might actually be decent with some of the combos being slowed down, even if it's just by a turn or two. Is there a deck code command? There should be. I mean, it might just be on Twitch. I can just... If I see the exclamation point, I usually just send it to you guys manually, is what I was going to say. Let's just draw some cards here. I don't really need to overcommit and play too much right now. I'll just draw some cards if I can get... Admittably, that is one of the issues of putting Xyrella in the deck. It does kind of mess up the insight, but let's hope to draw something better. Okay. He's not bad. He's something to put on the board, and he can definitely hold his own. He won't necessarily get honorably killed, which is great, and I can remove the board at any point if necessary. If I need to, I can silence. I've got Xyrella. Still not quite honorable. Son of a biscuit. Deck code, I got you. This one right here is the deck code. Copy pasta. I'm actually quite upset that that ended up happening. I mean, I can, for the most part, wipe the board, though, right? I can do boom, and then hero power Xyrella, wipe off at least 2 of the things. I feel like that's best. Oh, wait. Devouring Plague? 1, 2, 3, 4 will get me to 7. If one of them hits the 7-8, we're chilling. If one of these hits the 7-8, we're golden. Okay, we're golden. Cool. And then we just play this. And we'll trade away the Amulet of Undying. He gets a Divine Shield minion. I don't really care, though. Okay, honestly, this is not bad. N'Zoth really isn't like a huge card in this deck anymore. Really, it's just there because it's, it'll resummon a Light Shower Elemental and a Mooric Forge Fiend. Like, they're just solid cards all around. What do you think about the patch that came out today? I think it basically missed all the marks and will do very little. Didn't really adjust Paladin at all, even though it's a very, 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 very strong oppressive class right now. So that's disappointing. Not to mention the fact that the nerf to the Warlock weapon was not what I or a lot of people wanted to see. Nerfing it by 1 mana will slow it down, but really just allowing the mana cheat like that to exist in the game is still very, very problematic. Gonna place the Mooric Forge Fiend. It's just the most efficient card I can play right now. Like, I can look at it right now. Hearthstone patch. Oh, I missed the end turn button. Hearthstone nerfs or whatever. If anybody has a link, that would be best, but Hearthstone nerfs. I remember looking at it. I like the, I will admit, I did like some of them. Like, Celestial Alignment going to 8 mana, slowing it down by 1 is fine. But the only nerf to Paladin being making Banner Alliance Bannerman 1 health less feels pretty useless to me. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like absolute garbage. Like, I feel like that does nothing. They're still just gonna play it on 3, pump out their hand, and slam you with insane stats. Like, I don't really know what the goal of that was. I think the Snowfall Guardian was a good nerf. I'll admit, that was a good nerf. Really, the speed of that card coming out was a bit strong, so making it 6 mana is fine. Touch of Nathr Zim, I think it should heal 2 HP, not 3. Really hit the amount of healing they can do. Silence Soulmere or just Soulmere? I can trade away both of these and then just Soulmere. 2 things stay alive, but it'll be okay. I'll be able to generate some stuff later. It'll be fine. I'd just like to draw another holy spell. Actually, wait, we could play this and trigger a Death Rattle and then go Soulmere, perhaps? Oh, wait, Mass Dispel, basically. And then we Holy Nova, and it kills everything. And we have another Silence in our hand that we can try to trigger. No, that's not bad at all. No, that's really good. And then we can just go Soulmere, and it's fine. It's either that or we go this, but no, I think it's Soulmere, so it doesn't have anything to pump. I think that's pretty solid. We still have 2 Asterias in the deck. We got an Undying Disciple, which isn't necessarily insane, but it's nice. I don't know, I think that there's potential. Also, Mithril Rod wasn't good. And I hated the Iron Deep Trog nerf. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I think the Mohawk Artificer nerf was nice. So I think that they did some things correctly. But Iron Deep Trog, that should not have been the nerf. Nerf should have just been making it a 2 mana 2/2. Because making it fundamentally an entirely different card now is just useless. Like, it will not see play anymore. It just won't. Like, there's nothing you can do to change that. It's just a bad card now. Whereas before it would punish combo decks and even some control decks if they were going kind of slow. But it no longer does that. I want to play Light Shower Elemental.
What do the cards
Just
say?
mostly because I want it to die so I can play the N'Zoth later. But I also kind of want to play this. And just get it out there so I can draw some more cards. It's a very difficult choice. I think I'm going to go with Light Shower Elemental, though. And we'll trade this first. We don't really need it right now. We're not going to need that 1 mana. Okay, decent. Let's go with the Elemental and just heal up. We'll keep the Silence if he wants to pump stuff up. Alright, so anyway, point is, running down the list, Celestial Alignment was good. Alliance Bannerman basically did nothing. Paladin's still going to be the best class in the game. Efficient Octobot nerf is, oh, I just traded that away. That is a little bit troll. That's also really, really bad. Snowfall Guardian, good. Efficient Octobot was decent. Touch of Nathr Zim was fun. Oh, no. This is what N'Zoth is for, though. This is why we held on to N'Zoth. Wait, trigger every death rattle of a friendly minion that died. Ooh, I don't want it to necessarily be that. This'll silence all minions? Yeah, I don't want it to silence my own minions is the problem. So let's just go with N'Zoth and silence these things and heal up once. I have another silence in the deck. I could potentially discover one off of Palm Reading or Renew, potentially. And we're getting rid of some of his biggest stuff, so. Then we go N'Zoth and just heal up. And that should give me 2 minions. Gives me 3. Oh! The Warhorse is a beast. That's sick. Okay, it's nice. Okay, that was my rundown of the patch notes. I think that they targeted the right decks. They just didn't do jack about them. Ultimately.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Trog gets Paladin too. That's true. That's actually true. You're right. The Bannerman wasn't the only nerf to Paladin. The Trog nerf to Paladin does make it a little bit better. I'm gonna make a tier list of the best decks that I think will come out after the nerfs. I don't think Mass Silence will trigger because Minion didn't die. No. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I don't want to play this. I got it, which was great. Like, I love the fact that I randomly got it off of Call of the Grave, or Call of the Grave. I don't think I'm actually gonna end up playing it. That's very scary. That is friggin' terrifying, actually. That's gonna be a very difficult minion to kill. I think I've got to go with this and trade into a couple of things. We'll trade this away. We don't really need it. Renew. Maybe we can get something to kill off the 12-10 real quick. Hysteria. 4, 5. That'll probably kill off everything. I mean, if I just trade here and Hysteria that'll kill off everything. Raise Dead isn't bad either, though. And the sad thing about Hysteria is that it would kill off my own minions, which is not necessarily great. But I still think I'd take it. I could just go double trade here. Play, Moarg Forge Fiend and just set up to play Xyrella later. Because he can't kill me from here. And I don't really care if he continues to pump that up. I'll be able to kill it with Hysteria or whatever. Like, I want him to commit more to the board so my Hysteria kills more of his big minions. Because I think that's mainly how I win. The new stream, indeed. Oh, shit. I did not expect that. Oh, yeah, also, every time I swear, I'm drinking a little bit. It's just, it's not a lot, but, you know, something.
I do love a good study.
That is terrifying. I think if I Hysteria it now, it'll kill off a decent number of things. So I think I'm just going to Hysteria it now. It'll kill off more things, which is great. That's a pretty useless hit. Okay, hit this. Okay, all he's left with is a 2-1. I do not care about that whatsoever. Drawing 2 cards. I don't feel like drawing cards at this stage of the game is really good for me. Because I'll go into fatigue sooner. But it will also probably draw me an Amulet of Undying, which I can just shuffle into the deck immediately. Yeah, we'll play it. It's fine. He doesn't have enough minions for this to really work. I'll probably play it next turn. I just want to draw some stuff right now. Get Legend 1. Ooh. Luckily, it doesn't really do much, and it eats the worst possible minion. So, whatever floats your boat, dude. Amulet, trade that away. We don't want it. At least not right now. Rustra, we don't want it either. Most likely what's going to happen is I'm just going to play, like, the Disciple. At the end of the day. Palm reading? Yeah, we're just going to go Disciple, heal myself up, kill the 2-1. We're just setting up for an insane Xyrella play. Let's make a video about the best decks after the nerf. Yeah, I will. I'm not going to make it now because I'm streaming, but I'm going to make a tier list video and probably post it not today, but tomorrow. Is Ticket Swirl like a meme or can I use it to climb? I actually think that it's pretty solid. I don't think that it's a meme. Do I think it's the best thing in the world? No. I honestly don't, but I think that it's at least somewhat decent. Cool. I mean, okay. Let's play this first and see what we get real quick. Burning Blade, we get a dude. We can then play this, and I don't really want to Mass Dispel.
I'm undead, not dead.
I was supposed to play Palm Reading first. I didn't think about that. I'm so dumb. Another Shard isn't that great. But it is tradable, and I could start cycling through my deck to make sure I get Amulets of Undying and pump them up a ton, and then get the biggest Xyrella in the history of Xyrellas. Okay, that's not necessarily going to happen, but we're going to take the Shard in the room. And then I guess we can just silence everything now one time. It's not that big of a deal. We just get rid of all the divine shields. Like now most stuff dies. We still have one tradable to start cycling through the deck a little bit. It's not bad. But yeah, this is the newly nerfed Paladin. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win this game specifically because of the fact that he had one nerfed card, the Banner Alliance Man, but I definitely think that it helped. That's going to, okay, that was well played from him. Respectable. I respect that. That was good.
Reporting for duty.
Condemn, beautiful. We're just gonna start trading some stuff away. Just gonna start trading some stuff away. Hysteria, not the greatest thing in the world, but we'll play this, wipe everything, and then play the Light Shower Elemental. We are literally just going for maximum value at this point because we're most likely going to win this game. I don't think there's a card that he can randomly get, or even just, like, even Cariel doesn't do anything for him, right? Because he doesn't have enough minions to pump up at this point. Even though he'll take only half damage, yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. So Celestial Alignment was just nerfed. Do I want to keep or send away Korak? I think I want to keep Korak. If he ends up being a fairly aggressive deck, having a minion to put on the board that will probably not die for a while is nice to have, for sure. And it'll corrupt the Insight. And I mean, yeah, I could have gotten rid of it, and there are other cards I could have received, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm getting spectated by someone. Jack Art. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. I would recommend you watch a stream. Maybe you're watching the stream already, in which case, hello. But yeah, I think this is fine. Shard of Naru could also be potentially helpful against something that pumps, but I don't need it right now. I need to find a new card. That's not great either. Luckily for me, the turn after he makes his big play, I can Hysteria or potentially Soul Mirror if I draw well enough. And double Insight is also pretty good. Like, I can just basically play whatever minion I draw immediately. I'm not a fan of this, though. Hello, world. Hey, man. How's it going? Quest, Handlock, 100%. Matrix, Ever Balance patch. Matrix is every balance patch. Dude, Quest, Handlock? I mean, Morg, Forge Fiend, or not Forge Fiend, Morg Artificer was nerfed, but it's not even a card that's really run in Quest Warlock that much. Yeah, Quest Warlock is still going to dominate, still going to be super strong. Touch of Nathrezim, it basically got no nerf, essentially. Like, lowering the health of it by 1 is nothing. It should have been 2. It should be deal 2, heal 2. At least that's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to play Korak in a turn. Then both Insights will be corrupted. They're the only cards I really need to be corrupted. Then when he plays Celestial Alignment, I can play one and just play whatever minion I draw. But I don't know, I might instead need to just start drawing cards. A palm reading would also be pretty good for after the that play, because then you can go with like Insight and play whatever else we end up drawing, which could be really good. Yeah, he's going Celestial Alignment for sure. Oh, well, we drew the palm reading. That's kind of sick, actually. We play Korak. The goal is he just never dies, and then he plays his combo, right? He makes his big play with Celestial Light. Oh my god, is he doing it now? Oh, dear lord. Oh my god. Wait. Oh. Oh, well, that was unexpected, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so he's not going Celestial Alignment. That's actually good to know. I think I go with this and then double Insight and just see what I get. Shard of Naru. Or Apotheosis him and trade. No, that doesn't do anything. I think Shard of Naru might be better. No! Soul Mirror is going to be the main way that I kill off a large portion of his board. Hit that, he dies, he comes back to life. Pretty sick, actually. Soul Mirror could end up being one of the main ways that we clear his board, so that'll be fine. Trade into it again or do whatever. You're overloaded too, so it's not like you can really do that. No, if he wanted to, he could have honorably killed it. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Please don't do it. Oh, he's gonna do it. I didn't even think of that. I thought he was overloaded more. Okay, I think it has to be Undying. Undying will wipe the board basically guaranteed. So he's gonna probably play nothing this turn. So it's gonna be a Carnival Clowns, and that's what we need to have the Solmir for, and we need to save Zyrella for a, oh dear god, a really big play with a ton of healing. So maybe like 2 renews, hero power, Zyrella, destroy the. And you're right, he did have to kill the minion, so I mean that was nice. Like I can go condemn trade. This stays alive, this dies. Play Light Shower Elemental. Heal my dude. Yeah, we'll do that. Condemn's really not gonna do much anyway. And then we just, oh wait, I'm dumb. I don't have enough mana to heal that, but it doesn't matter. We don't want to renew. Again, we need to save the renew for a big Zyrella play later on in the game. Forge Fiend will be great. Honestly, we're in such a good spot right now. That's great for me. That's fantastic. That's a little less good. Just found your channel after 3 years off of Hearthstone. I wanted to start playing Priest in Standard. What deck would you recommend? Currently, the deck that I'm playing is actually really, really solid, I would say. Personally. I mean, might not necessarily be your cup of tea, but I actually really, really like it. So, I want this to die. Then I want to kill this as well. And then I guess just play the Forge Fiend to block me from the 6/6.
Did I spook ya?
Because this will die. Boost the board. It's not a huge thing, but it's something. Then we can just trade here. Take a little bit less damage, heal up, and then play the Forge Fiend. Gain myself some armor. Oh, wait, that with Zyrella would have been sick. It's fine. We have a counter for the first Carnival Clowns. We have a potential counter for the second Carnival Clowns. Survival of the Fittest is going to get played, but this will just trade there. It's not terrible at all. I'm going to trade this away. Hysteria isn't the worst either. Trade away first, see what we draw. It's fine. More armor. Yeah. He's gonna die to the Carnival Clowns immediately, but I guess it's fine, because we could just play the Solmir or whatever right after. Resizing? I mean, I don't think that's necessarily bad. Hi, bro. Hey, man, how's it going? Hey, Daniel. Priest is pretty bad, but you could do with Shadow Priest. No, look. Because OTKs have been nerfed, they're going to be less OTKs. The Moarg Forge Fiend or Artificer being nerfed hurts Owl OTK, and it hurts Demon Hunter OTK. Garrote Rogue OTK has been nerfed, so even though they're still going to be good and viable for anything other than top legend, it's still going to be perfectly fine. It's still going to be absolutely perfectly fine to just play what you want. You know? Like, does that make sense? It's going to be absolutely fine to just play whatever. I think I'm going to play Spirit Guide. Slap this, Spirit. And then just heal him. Healing him doesn't really do anything. And I don't really want to play Call of the Grave yet either. I want to try to use it in a way that'll like actually maybe help me manipulate the board. Like a Mass Dispel. Like the 3/2 that dispels everything. Or an Undying Disciple to do damage to everything. Like that's what I want. He's been gone for 3 years. You gotta think about his budget and dust. I mean, that's true. That's definitely true. But like, you could run this deck without Korak and Zyrella and N'Zoth. You really only need Zyrella here. You could just put in a couple of cards that, you could easily just put in a couple of cards that generate you new spells, like the Pandaren Importer, and really all you need is Zyrella. And N'Zoth is really just like, there to kind of help. It's not a huge thing, but it does definitely help you out a little bit for sure, in some situations. Nightmare? I'm not entirely sure why he's doing that. Second Solmir is great. I'm from Italy. This is one of the best mornings I can have by you. How much time will you be live? I'll probably be live for a while. But then I've got to contend with these two. I guess I could Hysteria this and it'll kill them both off, which is actually not bad. And he's going to overdraw a card now. No, that actually is really good for me. Then we Hysteria this, slaps each other twice. Technically should have traded this away first. Yeah, let's trade it away. I should have traded it away first. I don't really need to play this 6/6. It's not that big of a deal to me. Then we can Palm Reading. It'll reduce the cost of 1, 2 useful spells, a 3rd useful spell. Yeah, it'll reduce the cost of a lot of very useful spells. Shadow Word Death to kill a potentially big minion. And then we'll heal him out of the kindness of our heart. Overgrowth, pretty useless card. Big ups in the late night streams. Yeah, I'm going to try to change things. Is Bannerman still good? Bannerman's still broken. It's still a draw card that'll pump up your hand and going to be used in almost every single Paladin deck. Like, it's, unless you're big Paladin, in which case, fine, you probably won't use it. But it's still a very, very, very good card. Like in the patch, I'm sad Owl OTK is dead, but I'm a degenerate. Oh no. Oh, he could be going, oh dear goodness gracious. He could be going the guy, you know? Oh no. You obviously don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't even really know what I'm talking about. He might be going the OTK with Mr. Smite. There we go. We're going to play this first, see if we can get just the biggest thing possible. Draw a minion. Is that really that good? Oh. Oh, yoinka dude. Oh, that's not even bad, actually. Nah, but we'll just draw the biggest card. It'll thin out our deck, but we're already ahead on drawing. N'Zoth is not bad. We could play N'Zoth. We could Shadow Word Death this and then just N'Zoth. What does he do to wipe my board if I play N'Zoth? If I play N'Zoth... No, I guess I would rather play Claw Machine before I play N'Zoth, right? But if I play this, he Guardian Animals, gets out another Lake Thresher. But I think it's still my best play. And it forces him to have a response. And it'll give me 2 taunts, so if he has Mr. Smite, I definitely won't die here. Equal After Hours is true. Bannerman should be a 0-1. I mean, I don't know. I think that one should have received a mana nerf. Like, I don't know. The patch notes for this have been just an absolute... Oh my god. Fair enough. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. And I'm not a fan. Because I cannot heal my own minion. So what I need to do is I need to hit my own minion into one of these. Because Soul Mirror is not going to work anymore. I need to hit my own minion into one of these.
What do the
renew it, heal it, silence everything, and then play Xyrella. Because we still have 2 Soul Mirrors, but I did play things on the board which kind of sucked. And I could do maybe something else next turn. Let's hit with the weakest thing. It's just health I've restored this turn, so I could heal up his minion and we're fine. It's just a little weird. We'll take Asteria because it's just efficient good removal. We'll then heal it up again. Then we will silence it. And then we'll Xyrella and wipe his board. And I mean, I guess we can play this as well, off to the side. It's not a big deal. Worst case scenario, we just trade everything in and Soul Mirror and it's fine. How about silence him and kill him more slowly? I mean, that might have been better, potentially. But I have 2 Soul Mirrors in my hand already. I don't really feel like I have lack of removal, honestly. Maybe if I hadn't gotten another Soul Mirror, maybe. Oh, that's an unfortunate dream for 0 mana. But sorry, if I hadn't had another Soul Mirror, maybe I would have done that, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Once he plays his other Carnival Clown, he's basically dead anyway, because I just Soul Mirror it, wiped the board, play the Rust Drop Viper just to get something on the board. Oh, are you gonna give it Rush? Death Rattle Demon Hunter is now weak. My decks are getting destroyed. I think that's actually pretty okay. I don't think it's, like, strong, but I don't think it's weak either. But yeah. Like, we don't even need to play Xyrella or either of the Amulets of Undying. Ah, yay. Wait, no, we're fine. No, he's just dead, I think. Is he? He might just be dead. 10, 18 damage. We're off by 1. Are you serious? Okay. We'll see what we can get first. Like, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. I think we still play Shard of Naru and just slap him in the face, though. Like, what's he gonna do? Kill me? No. I mean, he's down to 1. I'm pretty sure I don't die here. We've got a ton of these, and we got healing. Like, Mr. Smite doesn't kill me. And if he does wipe my board and fill up his own board somehow, then I can just Soul Mirror then. Ever since launch, Demon Hunter Blizzard is giving it trash archetypes. I don't think Death Rattle Demon Hunter was trash. I actually liked it a lot. It was one of my favorite archetypes of Demon Hunter. I didn't like Pure Aggro. I thought that was kind of cheesy. And I don't like Quest because it's just, there's so much draw and there's so much BS. And I've never liked OTKs. But I do like Death Rattle Demon Hunter. It's just kind of weak right now. You are right.